Was that the last twist? That was the last twist! Yes! Okay, so this is my hair right now for the day. Earlier, I just had these two twists in the front, and then I kind of did like a side bun just to kind of give me a little something as I went out into the world. Okay, so I put oil on my hair earlier. Usually when you're unraveling your twist or your braids, it's best to use oil so that way you can just provide the hair a little moisture and hydration before you do your thing, so that way it lessens the frizz. But I also did that earlier, so I'm not going to go ahead and do it now. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start from the front. I'm like kind of excited. Ooh, right there. Let's see. Yeah. That right there looks so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Wow. Okay. Now I'm gonna keep doing these. This is kind of also why I don't regret doing this size of twists, because naturally it's gonna be so much easier to get out and way less time, especially because I'm doing this in the evening. So once I show you guys the finishing result, I can just go ahead and put my hair in a pineapple. And as you guys can see, I'm not rushing, so I don't recommend taking out your twists or your braids when you're in a rush. I mean, sometimes if you're really going somewhere as soon as you unravel your twist out or braid out, I guess that'll be different. But if you know you're not really doing much but just staying home for the night or something, take your time, and also make sure to do this on really dry hair, because if you don't, you're not going to really get the results you want. Like even me, I've had these in since earlier this week, and also when I did wet my hair a little this morning, I made sure to follow up with some oil right afterwards. More like a serum if you ask me. I think it's more like a serum. But I followed up with that, and then I just basically like let my hair do its thing and kind of like air dry in a way. Like I didn't go above and beyond to unravel these twists as soon as possible. If you are in a rush and you do want to unravel your twists or braids right then and there, I would suggest not spraying any water, no rice water, rosemary water, or just plain water either way. Like I would just suggest using a little bit of oil or serum on your hands, rub it in, and then start unraveling your twists carefully, just to prevent getting the hair damp or wet again, knowing that it might interfere with your results should you be in a rush. I don't know, y'all. It's giving kind of tea to me. I think so. Okay, I think I should just stick on one side because I'm kind of like trying to figure out which ones I did and which ones I didn't do with me going side by side. So I'm just going to stick on one side for now. Oh my gosh, yeah, like I'm kind of happy that I waited to unravel them on camera. Also, when you're unraveling your twists or your braids, make sure to start from the very bottom. I know sometimes it could be a little tricky if you have nails or if you don't have like a comb that can kind of just go right in and do it for you. But once you take your time, it's really not super hard. As you can see, like that was able to come apart in an instant second. So just kind of start from the bottom. Don't necessarily start from the middle or the root, because I've done that before and I guarantee you, low porosity hair or not, it's gonna guarantee frizz. So I would just simply suggest taking your time and doing it from the bottom of your hair at the ends, so that way you can work your way up. Especially when you're doing twists, like once you kind of get in there and like unravel them from the bottom and you kind of work your way up, it's damn near gonna unravel by itself in a way. In order to make this a gentle process, as you guys can see with it being twisted, it would be like ha ha ha, ha ha ha. But because I'm unraveling these twists, I would just basically not force it. Once again, we don't want any frays. So to unravel them, I'm basically just twisting, but in reverse. And voila, we have an unraveled twist. So all it's really doing is just bouncing into formation. And I think I'm pretty much done with this side. Okay, I just have a few more here. Same thing. I know it might be hard for you guys to kind of see it. I would zoom in, but I feel like it's just going to zoom in into this front part of my hair, and it's going to really take away from the whole point of me touching the camera right now. So yeah, as long as you guys can kind of hints what I'm doing, I think it'll be fine. Am I the only one, like, even when I'm recording and just doing like little things like this, I'll be singing songs in my head. Like, I may look quiet right now as I'm like not talking to you guys, but like singing a song in my head. Oh, is that the last twist? That was the last twist! Yes! Okay, so as you guys can see, this is basically what it would look like should I leave my hair alone after unraveling each and every last twist. If you want to, you can just kind of do like a thorough check in your head, kind of gently pat your hands on your hair just to see if you missed any. And I in fact did miss one. You see what I mean? That's what happens when you don't have your glasses on, but you're also trying to like record content and be as efficient as possible. Shit happens. There we go. So I think it's safe to say that they've all been unraveled now, but as you guys can see, this is basically how I would leave my hair if I didn't want to do anything to it at the moment. Personally, I love me some volume. Can't lie, I do. And I do feel like with the twist, a little bit of volume would be fun. I don't have a hair pick though. Like, I do, but I don't. So on that note, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of go like this. In my mind, this is working. No guarantee if it's gonna work, but in my mind, it's working. Just to give them like a good like shake. Maybe it's like I want to pull them apart, but at the same time I'm really not rushing it. I do feel like instantly like puffing up my hair in the back on some cute little shake kind of vibe. Definitely did give it a little bit more volume from the back. I don't know if I want to leave it in a middle part or a side part. I was kind of hoping for a side part though. Alright, I'm just gonna unravel this one. Oh wait, what did we say? From the bottom, see? Okay. I guess for like the really bigger sections or the twists that just so happen to be bigger, you can pull them apart if that's really the vibe. Because at this point, without a hair pick, I imagine that's the only way I'd really like achieve volume, like from the middle to the back of my head. But the thing is, my hair is kind of naturally, I guess the word would be voluminous or voluminous. Either way, I've never really been a stranger to volume, especially at the back of my head. So I imagine just like any other wash and go or any other twist out that didn't necessarily receive some love from a hair pick would probably just fluff out by day 2 or 3. So honestly, I'm not even going to really worry about it. Like, I would for you guys because I love you guys and I would love to show you like every aspect of this style, but at the same time, like, so this is kind of like the growth of doing protective styles over, I want to say, the last few months. I haven't really done a wash and go since the early winter. And I'm not even mad at it, you know, especially now that I see the results of a nice fresh twist out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, twist outs might be seeing me much, much more. I mean, I'm just saying, because honestly, because I was practicing installing a wig for about maybe 2-3 months ish, well, no, excuse me, maybe like a month or so, because the last time I did cornrows on my hair, I decided to just leave the cornrows as is. I didn't even put on the wig, and honestly, I'm not even mad at it. So I left the cornrows as is. They were kind of cute, very tea, but they did get frizzy kind of fast. But I left them as is, and of course I just took care of them throughout my 1 or 2 weeks of having them. And yeah, so I'm kind of loving like this state of protective styles. But the only thing about the cornrows was that I did blow dry my hair like about 2-3 months in a row, and you know, I'm not really touching heat like I used to. I went from using heat almost every single month of the year for years straight to barely touching it at all. But I just wanted to still give my hair a nice retouch and a refresh, considering that I did blow dry on a heat setting these last few months in order to do my cornrows. So I figured I don't want to keep putting heat on my hair for right now, especially because the last time it wasn't too bad, but at the same time I was doing it kind of consistently. So for right now, I'm just going to stick to the braid outs and twist outs. I did use a new product by the Doux, and it's safe to say, based upon these results and proper care throughout the last few days since wash day, I think the Doux is doing what it needs to do. Just look at that. But it will continue to get more volume in the back as the days go by, the next couple of days. But I'm really loving this twist out. Like, I'm loving it so much. I don't even think I'm gonna put the effort into a side part. I think I'm just gonna do a pineapple now. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video was a little impulsive, but I'm kind of glad that I came on and I did it for you guys. As you guys can see, I did my makeup. I feel pretty. I feel cutesy. I have my natural hair. I feel like that girl. So I'm gonna go take some pictures, and thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I am excited to make more videos like this for you guys. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always received compliments on my natural hair, especially when I begin to just wear it in this state and of course take care of it. So I feel like these kinds of videos are going to be the kinds of videos that you guys really want to see, especially for all my girlies that don't really want to put heat on their hair consistently like I used to. So yeah, so if you're a type 3 and type 4 girly, make sure to tap in because I feel like I'm gonna be like one of your new favorite people to watch, and I love that, and I love you. So yeah, I'm gonna go take pictures now. Love you, bye.